the silence of that morning, the weight of defeat still upon us, the ashes of sin still warm at our camp. But then, the Lord spoke to me.
Do not be afraid. Do not be dismayed. Take all the men of war with you and rise. Go up to I.
And in that moment, I knew our shame would turn to victory. For the Lord had given the city, the king, the land into our hand. So I rose, though my knees were still heavy with shame, and I gathered the men of war. Their eyes met mine, some with fear, some with fire, and I knew they looked to me for strength. By the Lord's command I chose 30,000 mighty men of valor, and in the darkness of night I sent them out to lie in wait behind Ai. The air was still, the ground cold beneath our feet. Every step whispered with the memory of our defeat. But I carried his words within me. Do not be afraid, do not be dismayed. So I spoke to them. You shall rise as an ambush against the city. Go not far from it, but remain hidden, ready. The Lord has given this battle into our hands. I gathered the people and we set our face toward Ai once more. The sting of yesterday still clung to us, yet the Lord's promise burned brighter than our fear. I went up with the elders of Israel, the ark behind us, and the men of war before me. And I looked, some to the north, hidden in shadow, others to the west, waiting in silence. The trap already set around Ai. The city slept, its walls proud, its torches dim. They did not know the Lord himself had surrounded them. And it happened. When the king of Ai saw us, he hastened to rise early, and all his people came out against Israel to battle, not knowing that destruction waited at their back. They chased us just as before, for they thought the Lord had left us again. But I knew this was the hour he had promised. Then the Lord said to me,
Stretch out the spear in your hand toward Ai, for into your hand I will give it.
So I lifted my arm, and with all the strength of my soul I stretched the spear toward the city. And at once, the ambush rose from their hiding place. They rushed into Ai, and they set the city ablaze.
Set the fires! Move!
And when the men of Ai looked behind them, they saw the smoke of their city rising to the sky, and their hearts melted within them. No strength remained in them to flee. We turned back, face to face with those who once chased us. And the ambush came out of the city to meet them. So they were caught in the midst of Israel, some on this side and some on that. I saw their faces, the pride drained from their eyes, their hands trembling, swords falling to the ground. There was no place left for them to escape. And their king we seized alive, and we brought him before me. The city burned, every stone, every house, every wall, gone in smoke and ash. And the king of Ai, they brought him before me, and we hung him on a tree until evening. At sunset we took his body down and cast it at the gate of the city, raising a great heap of stones over him, a witness to this day. Then, when the fire had fallen silent, I built an altar to the Lord, the God of Israel, on Mount Ebal. An altar of uncut stones, just as Moses, the servant of the Lord, had commanded. No tool of iron touched them. We raised the stones rough and holy, and upon them I offered burnt offerings to the Lord, and sacrificed peace offerings. There, in the presence of all Israel, I wrote upon the stones a copy of the law of Moses. The elders, the judges, the officers, all stood on either side of the ark. Half of the tribes before Mount Gerizim, half before Mount Ebal, as Moses had commanded, to bless the people of Israel.